Well, to say I'm pissed is it's a bit of an understatement. It's a bit of an understatement. I mean, this has been building up for the last 3-4 months, basically. I mean, last year, if you count just rumors in general of him wanting to go to the Miami Heat. But before we get into it, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Champagne Chico, and we're here now talking about the NBA because I think single-handedly this move alone just made Joe Cronin get fired. Because this man right here, this baldy right here just lost his job because of the move that he just made. Because there's no way on God's green earth that this man is going to have a job come the regular season. Because you traded Damian Lillard for, this isn't the specific trade details. This is not the specific, oh wait, okay. So, yeah. So Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, I don't know how to say his name, I'm sorry. 2029 unprotected Milwaukee first. 2029 unprotected Milwaukee swap rights in 2028 and 2030 to the Blazers. And you're telling me that is a better trade than this? With Tyler Hero being at the top of it, 2 first-round picks, 2 of them, and I'm sure that they're trying to include Jaime, I just know his first name, Jaime, the rookie that we just got, and probably some pick swaps. There's always going to be pick swaps in this. And basically, like, it would have been probably something along the lines of this. It would have probably been along the lines of this, but without Nikola Jokic, and maybe with Kyle Lowry. I think they were trying to keep Kyle. I don't know why they would, but I thought it was going to be Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, Jaime, the first round picks, and the first round pick swaps. 2027 and 2029. You have a more recent first round pick, first of all, and then you also get the 2029 pick. They really made such a horrific trade, and it's honestly annoying because Joe Cronin specifically did this to say, I don't care about Damian Lillard. I don't care about what he wants. You want to go to the Miami Heat? We're going to do everything for you to go somewhere else. He said, I want to go to the Miami Heat. I've given everything to this franchise. And proceeds to get traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. And everybody is trying to say, oh, they're going to win the championship. Oh, this and that. They're not. They're not. Because if we look at their roster right now, it came on a 3-team trade. So basically they gave up Grayson Allen, Drew Holiday. I think it was another young player that they gave up. Grayson Allen, Nazir Little, Keon Johnson, Yusuf Nurkic is from the Trailblazers. They got Yusuf Nurkic off their salary books, which I'm sure is going to help him tremendously. And the only circumstance that this makes sense is that they got DeAndre Ayton. I don't think DeAndre Ayton is better than Tyler Hero. I don't even think they're close. To be quite honest with you, I don't think they're in the same realm. Because DeAndre Ayton is so one-dimensional that it annoys me. Because I thought that he was going to be a lot better than he is. But he is a very, very one-dimensional center. And they needed a center to put next to Scoot, which is great. It's great. But you have time now. If you're trading Damian Lillard, you have time. And you proceed to trade away. Not only is this a super trade for the Blazers, because they only got 1 first-round pick legitimately. The other pick swaps are going to end up being their own picks. So they're not going to matter at all. Because the Bucks are still going to be moderately decent in that time. And the Blazers probably won't be. They probably won't. It's going to take them some time for Scoot Henderson to be good, to develop into what they think is going to be Damian Lillard. I think that Scoot is going to be great, but Damian Lillard's a hard level to reach, being the best player in Portland Trailblazers history, and this baldy wanted to say, screw you, because I just got this job. I have no respect for you whatsoever. I am sending you for nothing to, yes, a contender, but now you don't have a bench unit behind you. It's you, Giannis, Drew, Brook Lopez, who keeps getting older. Yes, he's been scoring well, but he's only getting older. And Bobby Portis at starting small forward or power forward. I don't know. And I honestly don't care, because this actually makes the Miami Heat higher than the Bucks in the rankings. Yes, the Miami Heat might not be able to get their championship that they want just because of not having the star power and not having all of that. But at least we're not doing this. We weren't going to overpay for Damian Lillard, which I respect. I respect it from Pat Riley. Every Heat fan is talking about how Pat Riley's washed, this and that. I don't think this is a Pat Riley scenario. I don't think Pat Riley could have done anything. I think he was even trying to give up more in some cases. But this man right here, Joe Cronin, did not want Damian Lillard to go to the Heat. He hasn't wanted him to. This is the man, I think he was the one that drafted Damian Lillard, and Joe Cronin just came in this past season. It honestly pisses me off because not even just as a Heat fan, but also just as an NBA fan, that you make this type of reputation for your team. You make this type of reputation that, oh, you're one of the best players to ever exist in our franchise. We're not going to send you where you want to go. We're going to send you to a team that probably won't be as good as the team that you wanted to go to if we took their package. We had the assets. They just didn't want to take it because they didn't want to send Damian Lillard to Miami. So that's where it annoys me, because the lack of respect for Damian Lillard coming from Joe Cronin and the Trailblazers is insane. And this just shows so much as their character and why they will never be a title contender in the existence of their franchise. They might as well relocate this team to Seattle, because Portland is not going to be doing anything with this. They're not. They're not. They're really not. And it's honestly just so upsetting that this continues to be a trend, because teams, I mean, actually, not even. Most players that have requested a trade and said, oh, I want to go to this team, even Kevin Durant, yes, it took like 5 or 6 months for him to get sent to the Suns, but he got sent to the Suns. That was one of his top 2 teams, being the Heat and the Suns. The only team Damian Lillard wanted to go to was the Heat. And we had the assets to get him. Fairly, too. Because this man is not getting younger. Damian Lillard is like 34, if I'm not mistaken. 33. Might be 34 whenever the season comes. July 15th, 1990. No, he just turned 33. So he's on the same level as Jimmy Butler, which Jimmy Butler has already stated his case in terms of what he thinks is tampering, and I think so too. And as you can see here, Heat fans are saying Pat's got to go, things like that, which I understand. But he was trying to take advantage of the fact that he only wanted to go to the Heat. And yeah, like this man just said right here, still don't think it's our fault. They wanted too much. Not only did they want too much, but they also didn't want to send him here in the first place. They wanted us to unload all our assets, which is way better than what the Bucks fucking gave up for him. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. And I'm sorry for cursing, because it's just very annoying right now that this is happening. And yes, Jimmy Butler's talking about the tampering situation and all that.
Y'all need to look into the Bucks for tampering. Y'all do. I'm just going to put that out there. Y'all didn't hear it from me, but I heard it through somebody. Y'all look at them for tampering. Yo, NBA, man.
So
y'all need to look into the Bucks
with
for
that,
tampering. Y'all do.
You can tell that, and there's a lot of people in comment sections saying like, oh, he was in contact with Damian Lillard throughout the offseason, be fucking for real or whatever. But you're telling me that this is a fair trade? Really? Really? Like, if anything, the Suns won this trade. They got off of DeAndre Ayton and having to pay him, even though because he didn't want to be there. They now have a bench unit with a center now, even though he is very undersized. Damian Lillard goes to the Bucks. I don't even know. And this is the only team that really would have made a difference in it. Because, yes, a partnership with Giannis may have put that to rest. But what are they going to do with that? Where are they going to get a bench unit? You're going to get Dwight Howard. Really? You're going to get Dwight Howard. because that's just another big on your team. You need guards, and there's none of them. There's none. There's none there. So you're relying on a top-heavy roster. They are not playing 48 minutes a game for 82 games, plus the playoffs, plus 16 games. Plus 16 games plus. Because it's not like they're going to be... I don't think this helps them in the slightest. This only helps the Bucks in terms of being like, oh, we tried Giannis. We tried to get somebody that really wants to be a title contender, blase, whatever. But this not only hurts us, it hurts all the teams involved, except for the Suns. It hurts the Blazers, it hurts the Bucks, and it hurts the Heat. And overall, this man right here, he's an egotistical maniac. I'm sorry. At this point, I can't hold it back. He is so ego-driven right now that it's insane. Like, you have to be so egotistical of yourself to make this type of trade and know in your mind that it's not a good trade. Or not a good trade compared to what you were gonna get. Are you, like, catching my wave here? Because, like, Tyler Hero is a much better player than DeAndre Ayton, more versatile than DeAndre Ayton. Yes, he's not a superstar, but neither is DeAndre Ayton. Drew Holiday is basically on the same level as Kyle Lowry now because they're both inconsistent and old. And then you're getting more picks, and then also probably the man that we just drafted who looks good. You can watch the Summer League highlights. He looks good. It's just annoying. It really is. And yes, this was a bit more of a rant than anything. I had to get it out, though, because I genuinely think that the Blazers have completely ruined their reputation with this move alone. I don't think a player is going to want to stay in Portland ever in their career again just because of this move and the disrespect that they gave Damian Lillard. But if you did enjoy that, please go down there and like so more people can see it, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more content like this, and let me know if you want me to talk more about the NBA because I can do this without ranting. It's just very aggravating right now. But I will see you in the next video. Peace.